here at Bubby's, come to get their fried chicken and waffles, and it's huge. It's absolutely, just look at it. Just look at that. Huge. So it's 2 pancakes, maple syrup, and 3 pieces of, well, there was 3 pieces of fried chicken until the missus decided to nick one. There's already maple syrup in there, but they give you a nice jug for an extra helping. Yeah. Very, very fluffy and buttery and thick and airy. It's got a nice golden brown color to it. I'm not even gonna exaggerate, but this is probably the best pancakes I've had in my entire life. The bacon, nice and crispy. The fried chicken is phenomenal. The batter, extremely crispy. It's got that nice savory flavor to it, which just works very well with the maple syrup. This Bubby's place is the real deal. This place is extremely busy right now. I'll show you right now. Extremely busy. We're very, very fortunate to be able to get a place here because we didn't actually book a place reservation and we only had to wait 15 minutes, so it's definitely a good spot in Lower Manhattan.
This breakfast brunch is phenomenal. I'm so glad that we came here. The pancakes are 10, the chicken is 10, and the drink is 10.
We're now here at Westfields. We're gonna try some more food places, but before we do that, I just need to find a place to get some gloves because, guys, it's absolutely freezing in here. It's really, really cold. So as you can see, I'm looking like a little bit of an Eskimo, all wrapped up. Got my gloves, got the woolly hat, got a scarf. We just came from Century 21 department store, which is literally across the road from Oculus Trade Center. Gonna look for some more things to eat. I'm up here in Eataly, which is, I don't even know what to call it. It kind of has that World Foods vibe if you've ever been inside a World Food store. You've got places where you can actually sit down and eat, and also just regular stuff that you can buy and take home. Saw a pasta stand where they were making fresh pasta, seafood stand. I decided to be a boring fart, just sitting here. I'm actually really tired. Haven't even done much today, but the missus, she got strawberry sorbet, which she wasn't gonna actually offer to me, were you?
I was.
Sure.
Too busy talking to the camera.
It is good. It's not too sweet. Nice and strawberry.
Tastes like real strawberries.
It tastes like real strawberries. It's very good and quite fluffy. Eataly. Now we're literally at the top of Westfields Trade Center. Take a look at this beauty. Sausage, some pepperoni, some mozzarella. So we're still inside Eataly right now. Come to the restaurant La Pasta. Pizza courtesy of Osso Pomodoro. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, that smells delish. Yep. And a slice for me. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do that. Put this camera down because they haven't sliced it properly. Piping hot. It's falling apart, but not in a bad way, in a very good way. See all that cheesy goodness. Look at that. Looks good, right? So this Eataly place is huge, guys. Absolutely huge. You just get really overwhelmed with the choices of food. Extremely juicy. Delicious. The crust got a bit of a chew to it. Nice and doughy. And crispy on the edge. This is some very good pizza. This place is absolutely busy, ram-packed with people just trying to get their fill in the morning. It's only like just past 9 a.m. in the morning.
They are massive. Look at that. Oh, it's cut in half.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The cheese is literally oozing out.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Like, you don't need a lot of space because there's nothing.
Wow. I see why there's a queue here. I'm actually lost for words. It's beautiful.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. You can just see the cheese is all melting. And the bagel itself, nicely toasted. It's quite thick. The bagels taste very fresh, actually. Crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. I love the poppy seeds. Gives it that nice, crunchy contrast.
You can tell that they've baked it freshly. It's got that bouncy texture to it. It's beautiful.
For a bagel, it's actually quite pricey, $6.25, but it isn't something you're going to come to all the time. Best bagels on coffee. I would avoid their coffee though, because their coffee is not espresso, so I didn't even bother trying it. It's all just pre-mixed and very sweet, apparently. Having tried both bagels now, for me, I prefer the bagel with the poppy seeds. That nice texture that you get with the bagel, I really, really like it. I dig it a lot. But I do prefer the filling of the plain bagel, like the sausage, egg and cheese. I think that works better. So probably, if you're looking for a breakfast bagel, maybe go for the sausage, egg and cheese with the poppy seed. Or maybe even just throw the bagel, the bacon in there as well.
You're right. The seeds give it that extra texture, that extra crunch. I definitely prefer the seeds. Overall, it's hard to say which one's better than which because they both taste incredible. It's all to do with preference, really.
How does it compare to Bagel King?
It blows Bagel King out the water. It just blows it out the water.
Totally agree. Trust me guys. If this place was to open up beside Bagel King in Wharf Road, London, it will have to shut down. It will shut down because it's no contest. Can I just say that was absolutely delicious.
Very, very, very yummy.
Very delicious.
If we weren't going up to the World Trade, I would be like, let's get another bagel. But that's not a good idea,
no,
guys.
because we'll end up in a food
we'll
coma.
Be sluggish, it'll slow us down, and we'll get nothing done.
No, those bagels were so hench. Very, very filling. Like
delicious
they
and
piss
filling.
all over McDonald's bagel.
Of course. I would be disappointed if they did.
Do you know what? They're so dense. It's almost like eating 3 McDonald's bagels. They're so dense, so huge. Anyway, now we're off to Macy's.
Oh, Macy's is just here.
It's literally here.
Yeah.
And then from there, I think later on we're gonna go to the One World Observatory and hopefully we'll get some more food.
In that plaza, a bunch of trees in that plaza.
So right now, just at the, on a guided tour, just learning a bit about what actually went on in New York, Lower Manhattan, on that fateful day. Learning a little bit of history about prior to the World Trade Center being built as well.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. This is like a memorial place. I don't really want to film too much, to be honest.
1 hour later.
And now, we invite you to enter One World Observatory.
Pretty decent view. Not better than Oriental Pearl Tower, but definitely better than the Burj Khalifa, and definitely better than the Shard, I'll tell you that
we
much.
haven't gone up yet, have we?
We haven't gone up where?
Right to the upper deck.
From the view that I'm seeing here, this is better than the Burj Khalifa.
But you said not better than Oriental Tower.
No, it's not better than Oriental Tower. Because Oriental Tower was that unrestricted 360 views. You don't get that here. We're at the top.
No, this is not the top deck.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's still another.
Okay, maybe I'm speaking too soon. We'll see. We'll see if she's right.
Yeah.
Haven't had much to eat since being here. They did give us some cookies.
Yeah.
They were good.
It was lovely.
Yeah, they
Free
were.
as well.
They were free as well. Well, we did pay to come up here, so technically they
that's
weren't really free, but you know. All right, excited to be. Got the Gatorade. I've never had Gatorade. I think we do have Gatorade in the UK,
Yeah.
but I've never tried it before. But it's got that nice sporty taste, and considering the fact that it's completely artificial, it actually tastes quite refreshing. It's quite nice actually. Got the orange flavor. Ingredients: water, sugar, dextrose, and one of the ingredients is called yellow 6. We were up there and we've come one floor down. It is 360 views. They didn't lie about that. It is 360 views. I still prefer one Oriental Pearl Tower. I guess it's because Oriental Pearl Tower, there's loads of tall buildings, but this is a view definitely. It's too bright. Yeah, don't let the brightness confuse you guys. It's actually really cold outside, extremely cold.
Virginia.
What's that?
Large lemonade. This is their large.
Which is
This is our super size.
super size. It's quite busy in there still. There's a lot of people waiting to get their chicken fill. So you say it's better than KFC?
Oh yeah. When
Yeah?
I had it the first time, I had Chick-fil-A in Virginia the first time. Can't exactly remember what I got because this was many years ago.
Okay.
Well, it was delicious, guys.
It's delicious.
And ever since, I've been dreaming to come back for the Chick-fil-A experience. These are like wedges. These are their chicken strips. You just touch the bun. It's so fluffy and moist and soft. This is a spicy burger. So where's the spice? Maybe the spice is in the coating, I'm guessing. There's no sauce or anything, so it does look a bit like it would be dry.
We've got various sauces. We've got the Polynesian sauce. We've got the Chick-fil-A sauce. We've also got the sweet and spicy sriracha sauce. That bun looks super soft. All right, I'm gonna pinch your burger because it does look good. This burger's really nice. This chicken sandwich. The batter's very crunchy. It's got a nice crunchy coating, and yeah, it's quite spicy. But it's got a bit of a sweetness to it. I think that's coming from the actual pickle itself. It's got a nice sweetness to it, and yeah, there's no sauce or anything, but it does not taste dry. I'm gonna have one more bite, and then I'm gonna give it to the missus because this isn't my meal. These chicken strips. So I've got 4 pieces, but this does not look like 4 pieces. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mini pieces. I'm gonna try this Polynesian sauce, which kind of looks like sweet chili to me. Kind of tastes like sweet chili as well. It's got that gloopy sort of consistency to it. Yeah, that bangs. Their fries, they look like, I don't even know what you call it, like wedges. Almost like potato wedges. They're a bit crispy, soft, lightly salted. Chick-fil-A sauce. Smells like barbecue sauce actually. Yeah, it's got that smoky sort of flavor. Tastes a bit like barbecue sauce. Even though it's a totally different color, it actually tastes like barbecue sauce. Yeah, a bit more creamy, a bit more rich. It's got that nice smoky texture. This is really nice. And all the dips, they're free. They don't charge you extra. So I'm gonna try the chicken on its own. Yeah, the missus was saying that she prefers the actual burger, and I have to agree. The burger's better, but now I see what the hype is. This is far, far better than KFC. Expensive though. All we got, chicken burger, fries, a large drink, and some chicken strips. And that's nearly $20. That's actually very expensive. Finally, I'm gonna try the sweet and spicy sriracha sauce. And this isn't all the sauces they have. They actually have quite a lot. Maybe up to, yeah, we were overwhelmed. Maybe up to 8. Okay, that's sweet and that's spicy. Not spicy hot, but spicy. It's definitely the spiciest of the 3. But I think my favorite sauce has to be the Chick-fil-A sauce. It really bangs. That's really nice. It's quite sharp. It's quite sharp. Almost tastes like real lemonade actually. It's come out of Kung Fu Tea, opposite Canal Street subway station, heading back to our hotel, which is on Grand Street. So I've got a mango with tapioca pearls. I'm not going to try this. I'm going to try this when I get back to the hotel. It does look like there's some mango pieces in there. You can see. I'm going to give it a nice little shake because I find it really frustrating when you start drinking your mango tea and everything's just settling at the bottom. You know, once you pop it, you can't actually do that anymore. Wow. The tea, I can really taste the tea. It's really strong. But if I'm honest, the bubble tea itself is actually quite sweet. No, not quite sweet. It's very sweet. They put a lot of sugar in there. I've got a nice sweet tooth, so I'm not complaining too much.
It's sweet, but it's not that bad.
Really?
Actually. I like the fact that the tea's strong.
Yeah, the tea is very, very strong.
I can actually taste it.
That I like about it because, to be fair, I've been to a lot of bubble tea places and it's all just, I don't even know why they call it bubble tea. It's more like some fruit juice and no tea, and they just add the tapioca. But the tea is actually, the tea is very, very strong. So that is definitely a plus. All right, so right now we're heading through, I believe it's Little Italy in Lower Manhattan, off to Times Square, which is Midtown Manhattan. What is that noise?
Sounds like a police car.
Sounds really annoying. So yeah, we're just walking down Grand Street on our way to the subway station to head down to Times Square. Not even been a minute we've been here, and already seen a little bit of a road rage. 2 guys actually going at it. I think the truck must have licked the cab.
I don't know what happened exactly, but they were talking inside the car amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Then one guy got out of the car and approached the other driver. Then the other driver decided to come out of his van
and bring out a hammer. Yeah.
Like to confront him.
But the funny thing is, as soon as he brought out a hammer, the way he was moving, I knew that he didn't have the upper hand. The other guy had the upper hand.
Yeah,
and as soon
been a fatality.
He floored him, fling the hammer away, and just started to work him.
Why would you bring out a hammer? It's like
but that's why they say sometimes, yeah, like people who carry, yeah, sometimes it gets used against them.
Yeah.
So had that been a knife or something, no, that's mad though.
Same shit I'm doing all the time when I'm
It is extremely cold. Probably can't hear me. We finally made it to Times Square. Do a 360. Woo. See all the lights. Hershey's Chocolate World. We don't even really have a motive. We're just here. We're just here gallivanting. Decided to come into Shake Shack. I'm starving. And I thought I haven't had a proper burger since I've touched down in New York. So I've gone for the double smoke shack, which is my favorite. Pretty much the menu is the same, pretty much. I didn't notice cranberry apple, which we don't have in the UK. We have just their lemonade. So thought I get that instead. And also get this shack sauce. Got the same crinkle cut fries. And that's pretty nice. It's hard to describe. It's a sweet sauce, a bit vinegary, and quite creamy like mayonnaise, but it's pretty good. But everything else is pretty much the same. The crinkle cut fries, it's the same portion, it tastes exactly the same. I'd imagine the burger tastes the same as well. It is a hot mess. Like the assembly is just all over the place. Terrible. I've never seen a Shake Shack burger assembled like this in my life.
She played soccer growing up, and she's like kind of the athlete.
It's extremely busy here. Probably one of the smallest Shake Shacks I've been in. Extremely busy, people clambering over each other. It's like the same situation as when we were at Best Bagel and Coffee. Never disappointed with a Shake Shack. Burgers, super, super delicious, very meaty. Just look at that. One double smoke shack, one single smoke shack, cranberry apple fries came to nearly $30. It's quite dear. I think it's more expensive here than it is in the UK actually. Looks super delicious and rich. Yeah, that's really good. Better than their nifty 50 or their lemonade. It's quite sharp. I think it actually has lemonade in there as well. Even though it's called a cranberry apple, I can taste lemonade. That's where the sharpness is coming from. And then yeah, I can taste the cranberry as well. And the sweetness is coming from the apple juice. It's a nice combination. I think after this we're probably going to be done for the day and we'll begin again tomorrow.